Rob Black's winners and losers. It's that time to talk about the latest on Wall Street and your take on them. I want to begin with a winner. So we have a growing number of airline passengers complaining that the seats seem to be getting smaller and smaller. You have this in the winner column. Is it because you like that the airlines are squeezing more seats in, or that people are starting to sound off about it more?
Okay, I'm not going to be well liked for saying this, but airlines broke the unions. Airlines are charging for food, they're charging for luggage, they're getting us to buy roomier seats, they're making the seats smaller, they're taking rows out, they're packing us in. It's like a bus in the sky. There is no competition. The Obama administration Justice Department has dropped the ball. There's basically 4 main carriers, which I will now call mafia families. These are now, the airlines have no competition. Okay. And they control the skies, and they're going to hit record profits this year. And we can't stop them. So that's why I call them a winner, and we are the loser.
Yeah, we would be the loser. They're talking about shrinking the bathroom size just to be able to get another seat in there somewhere. I don't know. All right, on to, in your loser column, we have Macy's and JCPenney. I guess they're going to be back in court today battling over Martha Stewart. Yeah. And this is a loser because?
I just think the whole department store is a loser category. You know, if you look at JCPenney stock, it's been a disaster. They're trying to do a store within a store concept. Martha Stewart's 71 years old. Who's fighting for a 71-year-old woman? Well, apparently department stores are desperate enough to want her brand in their turnstiles. I like Martha, but what's the company going to do after she passes? Her daughter has no interest in running the company. Her brand will start to age. JCPenney's needs us to survive. Their store within a store is a brilliant concept that is years ahead of itself. Unfortunately, people like to buy a shirt marked up, a $50 shirt for 50% off at 25 bucks. Ron Johnson would say, let's just stop the discounting and call it a 25-buck shirt. Yeah. Johnson's a great CEO, but he's the wrong fit for JCPenney, as it's looking like. Okay, so you're down on JCPenney and Martha Stewart as a long-term play in a brand. You know, they're fighting over a 71-year-old woman who's not going to be breathing forever.
All right, the other loser that you have in the loser column this morning is Microsoft, and I guess there's word this morning that they are today, it came out this morning, that they are going to be debuting their own version of Google Glass come next year, possibly. What's this about?
Well, I think this is good. They've got the R&D budget right now. There was a report that came out on Friday that said by the year 2018 they won't be relevant in the desktop or office products, which is where they make all their money right now. The new Xbox is going to be debuted next month or later this month. More details next month. They need a hit, and Google's not going to have competition with Glass because Apple's focusing on the watch, we're assuming, and Apple's focusing on a new product, what's called an iRing, which would control your TV with like a remote control attached to your finger. You know, Microsoft, can they pull it off? So far, they haven't. Anytime they've tried to be innovative, it's been a step backwards. So they're using their old business model. Wait till someone introduces something, then copy them.
Yeah, they're still trying to push the Xbox and getting new versions of that out too, when everything seems to be going mobile, which is kind of away from the big gaming console, right? I mean, isn't that the trend?
And we'll see what the new Xbox is. You know, if it's $99 versus $599, it'll be competitive. Right now, any game that's made for your phone is made for other phones. Any game that's made for Xbox is made for the PlayStation. So there's a lot of competition, and pricing is not an area of strength for Microsoft right now. Okay. I want to close this up with an email from a viewer. This is Dave. He writes in, says, I am in my 50s. I've saved $150,000 in an IRA. Should I use my Roth 401k? I say not, unless you're going to be planning to spend something like on an RV in retirement. A Roth you won't pay taxes for, so you save now, you defer the taxes. You want to manage your tax bracket in retirement. So, you know, I want an RV to tour the country when I turn 60. That's my big ticket. So I've got $100,000 saved in a Roth type product. Rest of it, I'd keep it in a 401k, regular account, pay the regular taxes. He doesn't have enough saved that he's going to be in a high income tax bracket in retirement. So I say continue with the 401k. Okay, very good. Rob, thank you much, as always. Absolutely. And don't forget, you can always catch Rob, too, on our 24/7 news channel. That's Comcast 193.